Hey guys, Jimmy Bremner and Dexter the boy, and we're back in the 416 CTOA on the Urban Trail. And just to catch up today, good to be back. Thanks for following me when I was in Italy. I gotta tell you, when I travel, I walk everywhere, okay? I mean, I walk everywhere. And it doesn't matter, good neighborhood, bad neighborhood, indifferent, I travel. They're on foot. And I have to tell you something. In Rome, couldn't, find a homeless person. Saw a couple. Didn't see encampments. I didn't find syringes in the parks and on the streets. And it's the same, you know what? If I'm in Poland, if I'm in Germany, if I'm in, Czech, doesn't matter. I don't see these things, and I actually go looking for it. So, I don't know, what to say other than it's just a comment. The subway here in Toronto on the weekend is closed all the time. There, over in Europe, you can set your watch by the trains, all trains, and they're on time, and it all works. Yeah, I talked about pickpockets and things like that, but if you're careful, you'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to get off that now, and so I'm back with the boy here in the 416. I missed him when I was away. Again, I'm just doing a catch up now. And I talked a little bit about urban environment, right? And what you have to understand, as good as your bushcraft skills are, they're not very helpful, in fact, in a true urban setting. As much as we build cities, for work purposes and housing and things like that, if you don't have a house, it's pretty inhospitable. It's actually harder to survive in an urban setting than it is in a rural setting, or kind of in the 416 where we're halfway, right? You can skirt in and out of the, the forest and into the city as required, or vice versa. But I gotta tell you, if you are trying to get by in a strictly urban environment, you've got your work cut out for you. And resource gathering is just not as easy as it is in the bush. There's not a lot of, wild edibles growing in the city, in the concrete jungle. They're just not there. So you have to figure out other ways to gather resources, right? So you'll ask yourself, well, like, why do I always see, homeless people around train stations and bus stations? Well, because that's where there's resources. The simplest thing, there's water, there's your bio break, there's simple things there. There's the odd person that'll give you, some money to help you get by. Typically what I do, if people ask me for money, I take them into a submarine sandwich place or something and buy them a meal. And that's kind of, my peer-to-peer thing that I do. But I got to tell you, you can do it, I can do it, but I can't really share a lot of the strategy and tactics about how you get along in the like solid urban environment, and it's not easy, right? It's a lot more difficult. And if you think these people that are in these encampments are camping, it's far from it, because it's a concrete jungle, and it's not the same, and it's totally unforgiving, and nobody really cares, So you have to have your wits about you. You've got to be pretty smart, and again, you have to watch, right? You have to watch. If you think of a crow is an amazing bird. In Europe, they're called magpies, but they're still crows. They're black and white. A magpie is black and white. But if you watch a crow, all it does is watch things. It watches how other animals and people do things, and that's how they learn how they get along. So apparently my battery is dying now. So I'm going to close up with this. Thanks for watching all the time. I was going to go over, like what I'm carrying today. I'm carrying the Work Champ. Okay, it's a pretty big, robust Swiss Army, but as you can see the battery's running down, so I'll do a review on it next time I see you. So for now, it's Jimmy Bremner and Dexter the boy. Get up here, buddy. Come on up. Say goodbye. Here. Jimmy Bremner, Dexter the boy. CTOA, Urban Trail. Never work with kids or animals. And I'm out.